心つだ
Hi everyone and welcome back to my art studio. I am Shy Galaxy, but you can call me Galaxy. For today's video, we are making fan art for an art YouTuber I love. Zena_Zara is the artist today. I want to make fan art for her. This video is a lot longer than I thought with 3 drawings, so I'm not ready for part 2 of this video, but I am glad I sat down and made this video. I love the OCs and story. I wait for a new short every day. It makes me happy, so let's get started. Before we go any further, warning, some of the art has blood and one will have a drawing of a gun. So if you are not okay with this, please come back for another video. Also, these OCs do not belong to me. These belong to the original creator, which is Zena_Zara. If you want to go see the full story of these OCs, please go check out her channel. I will have probably a link below for her channel. These OCs do not belong to me. Now, to the drawings. Chris/Dean. Okay, before I start, I will state that some of the clips are shortened or not taken because I was having trouble with the poses. This is gonna be a long video, so I hope you're ready as much as I am trying to write a script for this video. So our first drawing is Kristen, better known as Chris or Dean. He is 25 or 26. I can't remember on top of my brain. Chris goes by he, they. His birthday is August 7th. He has the same birthday as one of my best friends. Yay. He is a Leo. He is 6'3", which is a lot taller than I am. He is pansexual. Let's go. Same buddy. He is also the older brother, well, half brother to Zena. Those are some quick little things about him. Now it's time to kind of dive into his story, which is going to be hard not to spoil stuff. I will also talk about how I found this and fell in love with these OCs, so that's going to be fun. So if I remember this right, I was scrolling for YouTube. I looking for something to watch, and I saw a short with Chris and Misha. I watched it and I fell in love with the story and the characters. I think it took me 2 mornings to finish the shorts that were out at the time. Then I kept up with it. Her art and storytelling have kept me hooked, so I'm glad I found her work and thank Zena for the time and effort she keeps giving into her work. Okay, now back to Chris. So when I first met Chris, is a lot further back than I thought. We met him like in the very first short, but it was a young version of him, if I remember correctly. It wasn't the way we know him. We saw how he was when he was younger before it came to who we know. We can tell that there is more to the story. In the story, we learn right from the beginning stuff happened, and we don't know how much more and more comes out. Till much more comes out. The watchers start slowly understanding there is more. Earlier on, we meet another girl. We don't know her name, but we do learn her name later on. Destiny. I wouldn't go into too much about her here because she will be in part 2. Destiny was Chris's soulmate. He lost her to something I will explain more later. For a while, it was just him, Zena, and Misha. He wanted to keep them safe. Those are his siblings. Yeah, he and Misha are butt heads, but they do care for each other. He's very protective over them and will go after whoever hurts them. We also find out what his job is. He works in a certain club. I will let you guys figure that out. That is how he gets money to raise his siblings. Later on, Chris does get back into a relationship. He falls for Ethan, a police officer, which is really weird because I haven't said something about Chris yet. That is, he is a criminal. He kills people. But he did love Ethan, but also hurt him. Explain more when it comes to Ethan. Chris kills for fun, or people who mess with him, or most of the time it's people who harm the people he cares about. Another big thing is Dean is actually another person. I don't know how to put it. I think it's called alters. Chris has DID, which has two others than himself and Dean in his head. Here's the definition of DID on Google for you who don't know. Dissociated identity disorder is a mental health condition where you have two or more separate personalities that control your behavior at different times. When personality slips, you have a gap in your memory. The identities are usually caused by living through trauma. But Chris doesn't know everything that happens. Also, one quick note before I got on to that, I think Chris... Oh yeah, I think about Chris. Sorry. Sorry. Him and Xena have the same father, not mother. Now my thoughts on him. Chris is a very fun, and sad character. From the beginning, you saw there was much more to Chris than was shown. He is human who made mistakes and get called a monster. He isn't. He's a child who got broken and torn to what people made him. He keeps losing the people who makes him whole. Destiny, Misha, Xena, his mother, who died and felt like she couldn't help him. And even Ethan was something dear to him, and he made mistakes and lost him. Chris isn't perfect. Chris is not perfect at all, not even close. He was made that way, but also shows us that if we need help, find the people who can help us and care for us. Don't become what people make you out to be. Chris is an amazing character, and I love his story. At the time of doing the voice recording, more stuff came out, and oh my god, one of the greatest shorts was so heartbreaking. Like, Chris, I don't know how to explain it, like, Ethan, Xavier, Misha, Xena, I always keep messing up her name. Xena? Not Ziana. Ziana? When does Zeyn and Darth Mother come here? We're not even talking about Light Street. What the fuck? I'm not okay, apparently, doing this voice recording. To be honest, that short made me want to cry. There's multiple parts to his story with other characters that I care about, I've seen, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna cry. But this one was definitely a big one. The last couple shorts, we haven't gone back to that storyline, which is a little concerning. Very concerning, actually. Because it does not sound good. I don't remember what it's called. Let me find the short. I don't know if I can, because I'm doing this while recording. If you saw me doing this, you guys would be like, what the heck is wrong with you? Everything's wrong with me. That's true. No. It's a little ways down, I think. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here, this part of the voice recording, and come back when I find it. So as I'm recording this, the short I was talking about is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 7th one down from the top. So like, if you had it set to the newest, it was playing in the background. I wanted to shut it off because no copyright, please. I'm trying so hard. You hear later on, I had to sing, man. I had to sing for you guys. Don't judge me, please. I didn't want to get copyrighted. But I don't know how to explain it. Like, so he leaves letters for everyone, like even Ethan and Xavier, which is really, really sad. And I think Chris is one of the saddest characters, and I want to keep talking about him, but like, I don't want to spoil like everything for you guys, because I want you guys to experience it if you like me explain the characters a little bit. I'm not really a commentator, it seems like. I'm trying to... I thought I had enough script, but apparently I don't. So that's why I'm trying to talk. But yeah, so I really think Chris is one of those characters that is not what it seems at first, and you can tell, and it's sad, heartbreaking, and everything combined. One of my favorite videos is Mastermind that they did, what she did for Animatic Rise. It's a big thing with Ethan, but like in this part, it shows he cares about Ethan so much. I don't know how to put this, because I don't want to spoil it, because it's like a really big spoiler what happens, but all you need to know is Ethan got arrested for something. I'm not telling you what, because you gotta go watch. Ethan is in jail, and if you don't know the song Mastermind from Hello Boss, that's okay. But so there's a part where it's like, I would rather be dead without you by my side. And Blitz, that was from Source, Blitz goes, "What are you doing? I don't deserve this." And it goes, "I am the mastermind, the master of my fate." And then Blitz goes, "I realized too late." And then this one part, he's like, "You're my light," which Stola sings. And then Blitz goes, "You're my heart." So basically, your heart was, is Chris's part. So he's Blitz in this. And Stolas is Ethan. Masterpiece. One of my favorites. One of my favorite shorts for them. Ethan's shorts, I have a lot of favorites. For Chris, I think was, I'm trying to remember. Oh, I can't remember on top of my brain. And I'm not gonna go scrolling through it because I really don't want to be honest. But I do have favorite ones, I promise. It's just, I just can't remember. I will say, these are some of my favorite drawings I have done up to date. And yeah, it was uncomfortable poses for me, but I feel like it was worth it. And yes, I had to use, you see in the next one, I had to use a reference photo just to get the, not like the proportions right, but just get the stance right. So, get the pose right. And then I fixed the proportions to my style because I just took a really quick, sketched it out, and then destroyed it, but that's not important. These are like some of my favorite pose pictures, and I'm still very proud of them. So, I'm hoping you guys really like these. Sorry, I had to throw that in. Like I said, I ran out of script. I don't know how. How did I run out of script? This is like what this is the longest script. Oh god. I had to figure out how to make a longer script apparently. Because I sped these up. I didn't want to speed it up too much, so you guys couldn't see see me draw it. So. So, as you can tell, it's sped up, it's 2 times now, and I don't want to speed it up anymore. And yes, I'm doing this in, the first half was, my intros did it in a different spot, because I am not in my house at all. So, to give you little details about me, I am a college student. I'm in my dorm doing this right now. And the walls are so thin, so people are gonna think I'm crazy. That's gonna be details too later. But yeah. So, we're getting close to the end. I just realized I have not paused this recording. And I'm not going back. I am not retaking any of this because I've been doing it for too long. So, but I feel like Chris is one person we can learn a lot about by not letting or disorders or mental health get the best of us and let our mistakes define us and let other people define us. So I think Chris is a really good person, character that represents this, and I'm glad he was the first character I did out of them, and I am very proud of myself for what I've made here and what I've been doing, and I can't wait to keep seeing what's gonna come from this character. So I want you guys to know, if you feel like that type of work or criminal life is the best way, don't let it control you. Don't let people make you be the monster / criminal that they tell you you are, because you are not. Find someone that can help you. Chris couldn't. Don't do the same thing. I'm gonna say that. Because with my major, I don't want to deal with you guys if you become... Fun fact, I'm a forensics major, so... yeah, totally different from drawing, right? But we're finally getting to the end, so... Chris is done. Let's go on to the next character. I can't wait for you guys to see the next character. He's my favorite. Can't wait. So, hope you guys liked Chris' photo. The final reveal is at the very end. Let's go to the next. Micha. Okay, so doing this second part, I just realized, my throat is sore. I'm doing this the next day after I did the Chris's part, so and this is fun. So I'm gonna try my best. Also, this part, as you can tell, is very very speed up than the rest because I was having so much trouble with trying to get the pose done correctly and making it look like my style. So like I had to cut and like go over this pose and make it look more like my style, and I think at the end I did get it to work. But that's not that's the last important thing. Oh my god. Having issues. Anyways. So, Micha. We're finally on one of my favorite characters. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Chris, but like, Micha is like one of my favorites. Like, I can talk about him for hours. But I won't, I promise. Micha is one of my favorite out of the cast. Micha is a 20 to 21 male. He go by he, him. His birthday is January 1st. He's a New Year's baby, which makes him a Capricorn. He is 5'6", still taller than me. I wish someone was shorter. Not. He is bi-curious, I think is how you say it, which is a term used for someone who typically has sexual relationships with one gender but is curious about having sex with a different gender. Often the term is used for people who identify as heterosexual and are curious about exploring a same-sex relationship or sexual experience. I actually had to didn't know what this means till I looked it up for you all. He is Chris's adopted brother. And I will say this now, Micha and Zeyna are not siblings, because I know when I start talking about them, you will all rush to mine or Zeyna's comments to say something. They are only siblings with Chris, not each other. Zeyna actually did bring this up so they can be together. Throat is killing me while doing this. Great. We met Micha for the first time in the 8th short she posted. We already got a big lore drop about Micha. Micha doesn't call himself human. I don't know how much this has changed, or even if it did change. So please take this part with a grain of salt. Shit, what did I really about? I will cut this part off. Why can't I find it? Okay. We see Micha with wings and a halo, but he is not dead. Later on, we learn Micha did die, but he came back. We don't know how. We only see he is alive. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Micha is more a cold, quiet kid. He had a horrible life with his father. He had an older sister who left him. Chris found him and took him in. Micha found someone who cares about him. He doesn't show it, but deep down he knows he cares for Chris, but he hates to admit it, especially knowing what Chris does. He is cold because he doesn't want to get hurt. Zeyna made a short about the question, was there any OC that you think you went too far? And she shows Micha, which makes it seems like we don't know his full story yet, and he has been through so much. He did have a best friend who died. I won't say how because I might do a video on him. Mike was his name. He also had a crush on Micha, but Micha had a crush on Zeyna. But when he did die, Micha did get affected by it. Micha lost his friend. The only light he had left was Zeyna. She was his light. She broke all his walls down. She was able to get the real Micha out. They have each other's back, but they are not a couple. Oh wait, no, they are a couple, but they're not dating. I get that mixed up because this has been stated. They can't put a title on it because of Chris will not leave them alone, which is sad because they are cute together. I love them together. They make me so happy. But one of my favorite moments is Micho when he went to Chris's job, and it all went so wrong. A guy was trying to force himself on Micha because the guy thought he was a girl. Micha ran away and ran into Chris. He found out the truth, which was worried and kind of mad. But what was funny was he got called himself a girl, and he ran into Chris and called him a girl, which was funny to me. Because I'm like, bro, you literally just got misgendered in someone else, and you misgendered someone else. Your adopted brother, even, like, what the fuck? I find that so funny to me. It's... But, to be honest, I don't laugh at Chris's job. I feel so bad for him. Like I said, he is one of my favorites. But he's also, like, a big one who I feel like he has a lot of screen time, but he also we don't know a lot about his story, because it seems like there's more to his story without us knowing quite. I mean, there was of recording this, there was a news short with the Afton family song, and, like, we see his sister leaving and see how that, like, affects him right away, which was like, whoa, what? I think at this moment you can tell I ran out of script before I can even get... I really need to find a way to give myself longer scripts, because I literally thought, I had 6 pages. I thought it would be long enough for this, but I've learned it's not, apparently. We live and learn. Trying to get better at making scripts for you guys, I promise. It's just kind of hard. Another one was my favorite was he was fighting with Alexander, and when he kicks Xavier, like, kicked him, and he's like, who taught you how to it was even before, he was fighting with him, like, practicing fighting, and Xavier goes, why are you even here? Like, why are you even, not like why you're here, but like, who taught you how to fight? Bro just goes back and kicks him and catches him off guard. I was like, let's go. I was like, let's go, Micha. Love you. But I don't know why I'm doing this with a sore throat, man. I'm actually really happy. Because I'm trying to get this done for you guys, because this video's been in the works for, like, months. And I have to get ready for, I know it's, like, early, but, like, I'm planning to take this with a grain of salt, because I'm not sure yet if I can. I'm planning on joining Art Fight this year. So, not 2025, but 2026. So, like, planning on that, been doing research, gotta get that set up. We'll make videos for that, because, wow, I'm getting it all set up. So you guys can see me do it. But, set up everything. But, anyways, that's not important. Back to Micha. I'm trying to think if there was another one of my favorite shorts from him, because I've seen a lot. Like any Micha short was, like, one of my big ones. Like, I really like them. Yeah, right now, today's the one recording this one. Today's was really cool. I really like today's short. But Micha wasn't in it. It was a Crater and Xena one. So, okay, so I can't remember all the shorts on top of my brain. And that just means I have to rewatch it again. Oh, jeez. Anyways, I think I can go back to my script now, like the rest of my script, maybe. Okay. Let me find my place, because I left off. Okay. When bad things happened to him, it hurts. Yes. Anything bad that happens with Micha, it hurts my heart so much because, like, I love him. Yes, he is a cold person, and he built so many walls. He didn't want to get hurt again, which is understandable. He felt like building walls was the only way he could do that. So now we learn from him that people may be mean for a reason, and because walls are very hard to break, which is true. I had to break down someone's walls after I went through a terrible relationship. I will make it into a story time, but I will not be revealing names. I will not be going fully in depth with it because it is not my place to say everything. But like, I will be saying that their relationship was prior to ours was awful, and I feel awful for what happened. I still do to this day, and I do not like that person who made the other person build the walls. I will say that. But Micha won my heart because he has a hard shell, but with a soft side. You know, you need to bring out, and he will always love, and I will always love and care for him. He's always going to be one of my favorites, other than my other favorite. Him and one of my other favorites will not be my other favorite is in part 2. You hear that. Trust me, I would be rambling. I can ramble about him and someone else. I can ramble about them. Like, completely about, like, forever. Oh my god, the script is so long. I've written 6 pages and it's still not enough, and I'm so mad at myself. Like, I thought it would be enough. I really did. But apparently, no. Ugh. Had to clear my throat there. Sorry. Like I said, my throat is, like, dry while doing this. I don't know why. I went, ooh, let me try to finish this video today. But anyways, I keep going back and forth. Why do people follow me? Why? You get this nonsense. You literally get this nonsense. And it's like, like, come on. Yeah, and sorry for the pop-ups. I learned that I can put it on Do Not Disturb, and I don't get pop-ups. I should have done that from the beginning. I'm sorry. So please ignore those. As you can tell, I was like, yeah. Anyways, lots of script. Now we get to our last character I drew for today's video. I hope I can do as much as I can for her. Anyways, on to the next one. Xena. Okay, so when I was doing her pose, I didn't record it because, like, I was having such a hard time making her look like she leaned forward instead of not. So, like, I don't know. So sorry about that you guys didn't get to see that process, but at least you get to see the line art. I was having such a hard time with her. I don't know why. Like, the other two should have been harder, but somehow she was harder for me. I don't know why. But anyways, yay, we're on the last character. I already said that. I had it in my script and I already said it before. Whoops. Yeah. Yep, I already said that stuff. Okay. Now we're on to the information of Xena. Xena is 19 to 20. Xena's pronouns are she, her. Her birthday is October 18th. Girl, have it in the best month. I love October. I love Halloween, so. Ugh. That makes her a Libra. She is 5'3", which is still taller than me. I just tell you guys how short I am. I just realized this. Well, you guys know how short I am now. She is bisexual. like I said before, she is Chris's half-sister. And she is Destiny's best friend. Like I said, Destiny is a big part of their story, but I want to go more into her part of the story when I do the second part of this. It might be a little bit till I do the second part, because I'm realizing how long these videos take. And I'm like, oh god. Yeah. To be honest, I like this, because it does make her look like she's leaning forward than the others. So, but I can say I probably can get better at it, and I'm hoping I do, so I can, like, make it look like she's leaning more forward than what we have here. But like I said, that whole part thing will be added. Okay. When we first meet her, and we also meet her in the very first short as well. To be honest, I think this is going to be one of the hardest characters to talk about. Not because her story is that messed up. It's just hard for me to explain because she's connected with each character, and like I've already gone through like the big ones that she's really connected to. So like, it's kind of hard. I feel like if you go watch the videos, you can figure it out by yourselves. But yeah, yeah, I'm trying to find my spot again. Whoops, I keep losing my spot. Okay. Xena was born to a mother who loves her and a mafia dad who adores her, and he does anything for him, and I mean anything. Like, it's crazy. Like, really crazy. I don't know how. It just does. I'm impressed myself, to be honest. She is a dad. She is a daddy's girl. Through and through. But she's also a mommy's girl, which cute. I'm a mom's girl too, so. But the hard thing for her about her dad is he's a mafia and she knows the bad things he's done, so it's like really hard for her to accept it and stuff. So it's like really hard for her, and I can understand why. Like, I don't understand how. It's just, and like I can't blame her, because like if you love your parents so much, it's like she feels bad for loving him. People made her feel bad for loving him, and I can't believe how hard that is. She was also very close to her best friend before dying. We see that in many shorts before Destiny died. She was very close with her. So, but Xena had to see the worst thing possible. Like, it's the worst thing that could ever happen to her, was that the person who she loves, Misha, had to choose to hurt her or Destiny. And he was close with Destiny, but not as much, but he knew how it would affect Chris, and he knew it would affect Xena, and like, she knew what happened. She knew this could happen. And she knew that she had to keep this a secret, but either way, how the outcome came, like, they knew that secret from either one of them would never get told to Chris, because if Chris found out, ooh, I don't know if Misha would be alive, to be honest. Destiny made the choice for her because she knew if Xena died, Chris and Misha would be more hurt. She and Misha have to live with the guilt. But she did find herself falling for Misha, which is so cute. Like I said, their relationship is like one of the most like things I love so much about. Yeah, right now in the background, actually, surprisingly, I'm gonna keep going back and forth. Sorry. Like I said, I have like a script and it's too short, so I'm also just adding like random stuff. I'm watching Meet the Robinsons in the background because I need noise in the background while I do this. I don't know why. I just do. I just do. And apparently I went Meet the Robinsons. But yeah, so she is the light. Xena is the light to her family. She knows she needs to help, and she keeps that as like a promise. Like she knows she has to help and make sure everyone's doesn't get hurt and stuff. Which doesn't work because I am telling you now, Chris. I don't know what Chris is up to half the time now anymore. Like half the time, like Chris is not there anymore. Well, Chris is there, but like they're having fights right now in like the actual like main storyline, and it's crazy. I'm like sitting here like, because like I said, it was mainly after like something Ethan did, and Chris messed it like almost like really heavily messed it up, and it's like, oh shit. I should also put a warning that I would be swearing, but apparently I did not expect me to swear. Whatever. I didn't intend this channel to be kid-friendly anyway, so... Not like it's gonna be bad, but like, it's not geared towards children. Like, I was never, like, like, that's not my audience. My audience is like... What I was trying to aim for my audience was not that. I can tell you that much. I'm trying not to aim for that because if the children see this, just make sure children don't repeat what I say. Just enjoy the art, okay? And this video is probably not for you either because there is blood and guns, so yeah. Anyways, I smacked myself there. Okay, she knows about her brother and what he does, and she gets fed up of it. And I did say, especially after Ethan does something. So her and Misha do leave at a point. Like, they actually do end up leaving, which I can't blame them. Because, I mean, it's a... You love your sibling, but you also know it's, like, not safe to be around right now. Yeah. I mean... Oh my gosh, I am trying so hard not to. My throat is killing me. While doing this, I didn't expect it to be killing me. And I don't feel like editing a lot of it. So, like, I'm doing this in, like, one shot. And I think my actual, like, iPad might kill me in my sleep tonight. I know it's weird, but, like, yeah. Oh, no. I see what part's coming up. Okay, so on accident I clicked out, so you guys will see my wallpaper. This art does not belong to me. I found it on Pinterest. It's of another Roman Empire that I'll be talking about later. I'm still trying to figure out, like, what drawings I want to do for that. So, yeah. Oh, I almost dropped something. Not okay. The thing is, I don't feel sick. My throat just hurts. And this happens to me all the time. Like, my throat hurts. And I don't understand why. It's mostly when I was in choir. Because I was in choir for so long. Like, my high school. Like, I'm thinking about getting back in choir in my college, but I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. Because, like, oh my god, I had to deal with so much stupid stuff right now. Sorry about that. So, sorry, I got distracted. I keep getting distracted. I should not get distracted while I'm making a video. Oh, jeez. I think a lot of people are gonna be like, girl, are you okay? No, I'm not. So, yeah, Yeah, okay. I think I can... Okay, I can start talking about this. Okay, Xena characters shows how you can even love the worst people because you love them and adore them. Even if they may be bad people, they are good to her. She may be the light to others, but her only light is out of reach because the people who love her won't let her be with Micha. But she still cares, and she knows it's for her safety. And that's what hurts. Like, she has her light, but it's always so much out of reach because her light... She can't be with her light all the time. Because people do not allow her. People don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, she knows it's for her safety, but at the same time, she's her own girl. She's 20. She's a grown-up. She should be able to be with the people she knows and loves. Which, these characters are, like, all have their tragedies, and it's so sad. But I love their story. Their stories... I can't wait for it to continue because I'm really excited to see how the stories keep going and evolving and everything. I am so proud of all of this. All these arts are beautiful. I can't wait to show you guys the final product. So, let the warning pop up and you guys can see the final product. Hope you guys enjoy. And here are the final drawings. I hope you like them. They really pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I'm very proud and happy with them. So please be nice in the comments. I am also planning on doing a part 2 with Destiny, Xavier, and Ethan. So I hope you come back and watch it. But if somehow Zeta sees this, I hope you like the video. And hope you like the drawings. But I know it never happens. But if somehow it does, hi! If you enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you like to stay in my art studio and you like to stick around, hit the subscribe button. If you're a fan of Xena's channel, comment your favorite character and go support her channel. If you're not one of them. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's time to close my art studio, so I will see you all next time in my art studio. Bye bye everyone! Finally done. Now, I only have the Roman Empire series and the last part of this video, and then I'm done with all the big stuff. Don't let it show, keep it all inside. The pain and the shame, keep it out of sight. Wait, no! Okay, I will do you too. From Mama Prom we ride. Hit the drums, make it hot, make it hot, make it pop, pop. It's our time. Hit the drums, make it hot, make it hot, make it pop. No. No. Okay, I will do both of you. Then I will be done with the big projects, right?
I think you killed her. If you killed her, we don't get our stories told. We're basically dead. Nah, she's alive. Look.
Well, shit. Well, we're done. I didn't expect to make an animatic for the ending, really, but I thought it would be fun, and I didn't expect to actually sing Your Idol from K-Pop Demon Hunters and Parade from Stray Kids. I really hope you enjoyed it because I was gonna put audio, like the actual audio, but then I'm like, oh wait, I shouldn't. So, there's my singing. Hope you also like my voice acting for my 2 OCs. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye! Enjoy the rest of your day or evening.